Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card readings. This is my first twin flame only pick a card, so hopefully you'll bear with me as I try to figure out what it is I like to do in these readings and what everybody else likes. Also let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas that maybe something that you feel like I left out. I don't really want to use charms today. I don't know if I want to use charms in these types of pick a cards because I want to focus on the advice and where I feel like you should be heading or what you should be working on in order to help bring you into union. And that's my whole point in making this video. So to help, and also a lot of times when I'm doing these readings, it kind of triggers to give me things to think about or talk about the twin flame journey to help everyone come into union, which is definitely what I want. I want also everyone to be with their actual twin flame and not like what people call a false twin flame or whatever like that. So this is your options. This is option number 1 with an amethyst, option number 2 with the fluorite, and option number 3 with a mookaite. So you can go ahead and pause the video and look at this and meditate. I prefer if you would use, I would prefer it if you use a pendulum to pick your piles. That is going to be the most accurate for your situation. And I am going to do, I think I want to continue doing it like instead of collective, more like a pick a card. So, because I do have a few of the twin flames that come around, they are there's different stages of the journey, and so I definitely feel like there's a need for more than one option. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and go on to option number 1. And by the way, I was going to do this live, but they won't let me do it live yet because it's a new channel. So once I can do that live, I'll start doing these live. So all right, and so here we are with option number 1 with this beautiful, it looks like African lace amethyst or something. But all I know is it was amethyst, but I think it looks like African amethyst. But let's go ahead and get started and find out where you are on your journey and what your twin flame is thinking and feeling, and maybe what steps that need to be taken next to help you along your journey. Now, I do offer twin flame readings. All the information on all the readings and stuff that I do and my other channels and the twin flame group that I have started recently too, where I'll be posting these videos as well. Like I'll post like a link to them to remind everybody that I posted. Anyways, it's all going to be in the video description. So let's go ahead and get started. Timestamps are going to be in the video description too. I forgot to say that. Most people know. I'll probably say that next time. All right. Please tell me what's going on with option number 1 and their person. Where's the connection headed between option number 1 and their person, please? Where's the connection headed between option number 1 and their person? And as I'm going to be reading these, like, this is a twin flame connection. If you're not a twin flame connection, maybe it's definitely going to be different. Okay, it's not going to be like, you know, me telling you to break up or anything like that. It's like different. So it's going to be more positive generally because that's what we're trying to focus on, being more positive, raising our vibrations. Okay, I'm not going to be talking like this is a soulmate connection or a karmic connection or whatever. I'm definitely going to be talking like it's a twin flame connection. All right, so please tell me where's the connection between option number 1 and the person. Please tell me where's the connection headed between option number 1 and the person. Let's see. If I can flip it over. We have the sun. That's really good. Where's the connection headed between option number 1 and the person? The 5 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Where's the connection headed between option number 1 and the person? The Star. And Temperance and the reverse. Where's the connection headed between option number 1 and the person? Clarifying the Sun, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, 2 decided to come out. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse with the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Star, we have the Ace of Swords. And clarifying Temperance and the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. On the bottom, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse with Death. And those wanted to come out together. This person definitely wants to give you something, the Six of Pentacles. Where's the connection headed? I'm like saying the you and your person, but I mean twin flame, but you could be a divine masculine or divine feminine, so I don't really want to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to say your person. All right, please tell me what is the connection headed. Option number 1 and their person, please. Where's the connection between option number 1 and their person? Clarifying the High Priestess. In the reverse, we have family. Clarifying family. We have spiritual gifts. Clarifying spiritual gifts. We have keepsake. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. In the reverse, we have tumbled stone. Clarifying tumbled stone. We have hand. Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse with a Five of Wands reverse, we have crystal cluster. Clarifying crystal cluster, we have new beginnings. Clarifying new beginnings within 3 months. Clarifying within 3 months. We have mortar and pestle. I'm going to try to speed this up. I'm starting to see a trend, at least, I guess, with this pile. This is the first pile, but I'm like with my personal twin flame readings, I'm starting to see where people are going to be like some kind of actions are going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of transformations and new beginnings within the next 3 months with twin flames, a lot of twin flame connections. And if you do, let me know in the comments. All right, it gives everybody hope. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have career. Clarifying career. We have surprise. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. We have broom. Clarifying broom. We have flame. See at the bottom it says soulmate. Some of you, they might be dealing with a soulmate. We have tonic. Like if this is a twin flame reading, it's not you. Okay. Sometimes even their karmics can still be twin, like soulmates. Okay. They're just a karmic situation. But tonic, it says vitality, take time to relax. Your dreams are becoming reality. Healing. Change. Clause. You need to release control. That could be a message for you. Maybe that either you or them, somebody's trying to control the situation. All right, what's going on between option number 1 and their person? And their person, please. All right, we have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So there's definitely something going on. Now, it could be, I don't know, I feel like that for some of you, there's some kind of new beginning. You see on the bottom, it says prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So I definitely feel like something is starting to try to open up in this situation. Let me see what else it says. It's talking about wanting to come out of conflict and giving up on their current situation and wanting to have a healthy new beginning. A crystal cluster, it says healing and expansion, clear your environment. So I feel like they're kind of giving you instructions, work on clearing your environment. And not just outward, but inwards as well. Trying to come out of conflict with yourself. Try to find peace within yourself and try to gain control over your thoughts and your feelings. Okay, because when they control you, you've pretty much lost everything. You have no control over yourself. That's not a good place to be. Okay, so you want to master yourself. And let's see, so it also says new beginnings, 3 months. Fine-tuning is needed, results from persistence and dedication. So this is going to be what's going to help make or break this situation where you're getting closer to unfolding. Now, it's not going to unfold just by you sitting there and doing nothing and just waiting. Okay, there's definitely things that you got to do within yourself. You might need results and persistence from yourself. There might be some outward actions that you need to be doing. Okay, we're going to work on that in the advice, talking about that in the advice part of this. But for some of you, this person's in a connection with somebody else, perhaps even, and they're definitely thinking about ending it. Okay, or they're in a situation that's not serving them anymore, that is keeping you away from them, and they're getting closer to like coming out of that and wanting to start something new. I do feel like this person is starting to gain clarity. Maybe listen to intuition. Also, saying that their family has some kind of spiritual gifts. I feel like it's not just them. It's talking about you and them. And it could be your I don't know, it could be your family too. Okay, take what resonates. But we have keepsake. It says the cherished memory, eternal innocence, and care, appreciation, and protection. So I am picking up that, you are divinely protected. Again, I feel like there's spiritual gifts, but it's not just within yourself, but also your family or their family as well. Yeah, they're thinking about giving up and abandoning a situation that's no longer serving them and having healthy. It's just talking about this over and over. It's like they're abandoning it. They're giving up on that situation. I don't feel like they're giving up on you because it started off with like they're wanting a healthy new beginning. And this is definitely like a twin flame in separation reading. We have a purpose to the pain. There is a purpose. And I feel like there is going to be almost like a realization of that. Beauty and strength, difficulties fade. And as it says, follow the signs, concerns about commitment. See? They're wanting to get out of a situation. Now, I do see, wow. So I am seeing that some of you, either you or your person could be in the spotlight. Maybe some kind of influencer or something like that. Some of you, but either way, if you're not, it's talking about success and career. And it's talking about a realization of that. And that could be them or you. But it says an unexpected opportunity through this situation with you, I feel like is going to be arising. A chance meeting, a luck is on your side. So I'm seeing a lot of success, realization of success. With a career, I just feel like that some of you, they could be like someone could be famous or something like that in the situation, and it's just talking about that, and through that there could be some kind of meeting or something like that. So maybe a chance to even meet or get together in relation to that situation. Hopefully, if you know what that means, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. This is clearing the cobwebs, revisiting something abandoned, renewal of energy. Again, I've been strongly feeling like that with this broom card, this renewal of energy. It says passion ignited, a soulmate or twin soul is entering your life. Yeah. And I feel like this person is going to come towards you and they're wanting to give you some kind of offer, but there's some things that I feel like that they don't want to compromise on. So there could be some kind of conditions in the situation. But I do feel like as far as like, is your connection headed to where you're potentially going to be in a union? Yes, that's what's currently going on. So whatever energy you're currently been doing has been working. Okay. Again, it still is encouraging you, though, to do things to clear your environment. It could be your external environment and internal. Okay. It does matter if your house is nice looking and clean, and that helps. Okay. Believe it or not, it matters if you're clean and taken care of. So you have to do self-care. You got to take care of yourself. Okay. Now, as I was saying before, and some of you already heard me say this before, but again, you have to do things to overcome your ego. Okay, you need to try to do things to raise your vibration. Sage, crystals can help as well. Do things, listening to positive, you know, people do affirmations. They do like listening to like positive, high vibrating music. Okay, and there's also sound baths with singing bowls. There's all sorts of things on YouTube. Okay, there's guided meditations. Another thing that you can do is you can learn about Reiki. Okay, you don't have to believe in whatever they're really believing in, but it is about energy. Okay, that's what Reiki is really about, and about sending and receiving and using that energy and learning to harness it. And I feel like you definitely should be doing that. And you can even learn how to, you know, there on YouTube, there's, you just look at, just search on YouTube Reiki 1 and you will find it from there. There's all the way, I think 3 or 4 or something. And just on there, and they're actual they're not like YouTubers posting. It's like the video you'd watch if you were taking a Reiki class or something. So don't be afraid to go search for it and learn you have to learn how to use your energy and control it. And that's going to help you with your twin flame journey. It's very important. And I really feel like sending your twin flame healing attunements and working them on yourself as well, and balancing your chakras and trying to balance your twin flame chakras and everything. When you do attunements, that is all going to help. So let's see what they want to say. But yeah, you have to overcome your ego. The best thing you can do is learn what the ego is and how it interacts with you and other people around you, and then how to stop allowing it to control your life and make your decisions for you. All right, please tell me, what is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What's option number 1's person want to say to them? These two want to come out. We have the Ace of Pentacles with they're waiting for you. Now, so you were like, no, I'm waiting for them. Well, they could be waiting for you like in the 5D in a sense, because they're wanting to transform this connection, right? But it's like there's some kind of restless energy. I feel like that they do want to do it, but maybe they don't. Maybe it's not more like their higher self or something like that. They're waiting for you to overcome your ego, to do all the work that you need to be doing. It's talking about repeatedly about clearing out the cobwebs, clear your environment. It's talking about all of these things. Get rid of things that are no longer serving you. That's what they're waiting for you, even if it's some kind of subconscious way. Option number 1's person want to say to them, have I lost everything? So they feel like that if they've lost you, they may have lost everything. What is option number 1's person want to say? I'm in so much pain. See this? So they're definitely working on themselves, and they're having problems. But the thing is that see how they're trying to come out of conflict and they're wanting to give up. The more work you do on yourself, the more they're going to be able to push through. You have the ability to control your twin flame by controlling yourself. Say to them, no. Let's clarify no. Clarify no, please. Love me. Clarify no, love me. I need more balance. See, this person's out of balance. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? You are my everything. Saying, will you choose me? Wrongful advice. Let's clarify wrongful advice. My life started when I met you. And what is option number 1's person want to say to them? Do you think about me too? And on the bottom it says, I want you to choose. So again, it's like some of you probably are saying, oh, I've already chose this person. I already told them everything that I feel about them and all this stuff. I'm just waiting on them. Well, in a way that you have to choose them by choosing yourself. Choosing to love yourself and take care of yourself and learn how to become, you know, self-sufficient, independent, emotionally independent, and not relying on other people to receive your happiness. Learn how to make yourself happy. There's a lot of things that you have to do in order to help become even with your twin flame, but it's mostly all internal work on yourself. What And that's what they're, I feel like they're trying to say, but it's kind of like this messages. I feel like there are a lot coming from like their higher self. All right, so option number 1, person want to say what they want them to know. We have Yang. So this is outward action, right? So I feel like there is some kind of outward movements trying to clarify Yang. I can get some kind of information. It says, I'm waiting for the right time. So they're wanting to take some kind of outward action, but they're waiting for the right time. What is option number 1? This person want to say? We have, I walked away to find myself. And I feel like that is very true. Then that could be very true for you as well. What is option number 1? This person want to say? We have, you feel so, so far away. So again, it's like, I feel like you guys really got to work on your energy. Again, it's like there's a lot of pain in this current pile for you and for them. Again, the ego is what causes your pain. Okay, learning to let go of things that are no longer serving for you and for them. I'm picking up, like, it's not in the cards as much as I'm picking up energetically. I can feel that there is something that you're supposed to be letting go of. It's going to be different for everybody. What is option number 1? This person going to say? We have, I want to get back what we had. I definitely feel like that for you guys. What is option number 1? This person want to say? There's like a lot of pain in this one. Will I get what I want? See, and there's a lot of self-doubt too. Like, I almost feel like, and this could be mirrored energy, like you guys wonder like if what you actually want in your life will actually ever happen, because I feel like you could have past pain, things that you have to like overcome from your childhood or something like that, where you've been taught that maybe you don't deserve it, or maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. Option number 1, this person want to say? We have, this just feels so hopeless. See, again, it's that feeling. What is option number 1? This person want to say to them? I'm still chained to my past. Definitely. And again, I'm getting a very strong mirrored energy that this could be you and them doing this. What is option number 1? This person want to say to them? And I know you feel the same though. I feel like deep down you guys do know. And we have on the bottom, I'm afraid to look bad. And again, I'm getting that public eye energy, like somebody's in the public eye. What is option number 1? This person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number 1? This person want to say to them? We have, I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. Good. Option number 1? This person want to say to them? You gave me that spark. I really do feel like that. For some of you, you guys feel a little bit like, kind of like you just found this person. For some, I'm sure it's not for everybody who's got this pile, but this is like this feeling like this is like, I'm just getting this Ace of Wands feeling. It's like a passionate beginning energy. But it could just be the current energy I'm picking up. But what is option number 1? This person want to say? Which 2 came out? We have, I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. And you will hear from me soon. What is option number 1? This person want to say? What do they want them to know? I do think about the future. And when I do, I think about you in it. Option number 1? This person want to say? I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. I feel like, again, I'm picking up heavily a lot of mirrored energy. I'm still feeling like you're probably doing a similar thing. What is option number 1? This person want to say? Just wait on me. Please don't give up on me. What is option number 1? This person want to say? And I'm situating this karmic situation. So again, if there's a situation where they're with someone else or just whatever it is holding them back, that's what they're trying to situate. We have, I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. And I think that's wonderful. All right, what is option option number one's person want to say to them? What is option number one's person want to say to them? Then we have, I'm still haunted by my actions. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. What's the person want to say? I don't know if I'm cut out for this. See, there's a lot of self-doubt. I feel like it's coming from you and them. Also, if there's a lot of self-doubt in you, it's going to increase the chances of them having increased self-doubt in your connection. So it's really important for you to like stop doubting yourself in the connection. This option number one's person want to say. We have songs are speaking to me. That's good. That's going to also help raise the vibration. This option number one's person want to say. We have I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. This option number one's person want to say. It really was me, not you. And then we have, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So they are getting signs and synchronicities about you. On the bottom, we have, I don't know how I feel anymore. So yeah, there's definitely some difficulties. I'm getting a lot of pain, physical pain in this pile. All right, let's get some advice. So I always give this kind of advice. I like to give this kind of advice because it helps to teach how to overcome your ego and what it is. It kind of helps to explain it. And I like reading from the book. You can't even get this deck anymore. It's from the Answer Is Simple. I love this deck. Guidance for option number one. What do they need to do in order to come into union with their twin flame? What is option number one? What do they do in order to come into union with their twin flame, please? All right, what is option number one? Need to do in order to come into union with their twin flame? We have number 20, connect with your soul family. That's wonderful. That's option number one. Need to do in order to come in union with a twin flame. And number 41, look forward. On the bottom, I have number 55, thank God. It's actually pretty literal on that card. It's about thanking God. And that's also about being in the vibration of gratitude, which is very important if you want to manifest things that you want into your life. A lot of times, what Spirit will want you to do to be with your twin flame pretty much every time. They want you to learn how to master yourself and master the universal laws. If you're wondering what those are and you're not familiar, or you just only heard of like the law of attraction or something like that, you can find out more. And I found this really cool video. If you search for 50 universal laws on YouTube, you can find a good video. It's like the first video that shows up. All right, so number 20, connect with your soul family. This is going to help. I feel like your soul family is going to be on their side and yours. So it says, this isn't the moment to attempt things alone. Your spirit is isolated and needs extra support and energy. It's time to convene with kindred spirits. Contact those who genuinely know you, love you, and deeply appreciate your spirit. Create a way to be together with your loved ones, whether it's a leisurely conversation over the phone, a shared meal, or a walk through the park. Their support, affection, and perspective will re-energize you, helping you regain your confidence and put clarity on your present situation. Whether you need someone to act as a sounding board for your concerns or simply help you take your mind off of your worries, step back and have some fun with those you love best. Time spent with your soul family will allow you to remember what's most important to your spirit right now. And the added support is essential to your success. So apparently your soul family is really essential to the success of your relationship with your twin flame and coming into union. We have look forward. The ego looks backwards and wallows in regret. The spirit looks forward with excitement and wonder. The ego looks down and sees few options The spirit looks up and perceives endless possibilities. The ego looks for problems and views itself as a victim. The spirit seeks out solutions and sees itself as a genius. Your spirit wants you to look up and behold your wonderful life ahead. The past is over, and there's only learning to gain from it. The future isn't yet decided and is open to becoming whatever you desire. Look with optimism and enthusiasm at the wonderful possibilities that lie ahead. There's nothing blocking you except the ego habit of limiting your own view. You know what I mean? Like, it's talking about limiting your own view, limiting your own thoughts of what, you know, you limit yourself. Oh, I can't do that. That's too hard. That's you limiting yourself. It says, glance up and you'll see doors opening to you. You're free from the past, so don't look back anymore. And that is really important part, especially when you're first trying to get over the past, is to stop thinking about it. There's always like, what sucks about therapy is that they want you to talk about the past all the time. When you're trying to get over the past and you're trying to heal, the worst thing you could do is keep looking at it and keep paying attention to it. You got to look forward and keep moving forward, and not with frantic need or urgency, but, you know, keep thinking where you want to do, strategizing and trying to be optimistic and hopeful and thinking, having goals and accomplishing them. Okay. And it says, you're free from the past, so don't look back anymore. Peer ahead with the light heart of your spirit. You'll be delighted by what you see. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps out my channel. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and go to option number 2. All right, and so here we are with option number 2 with the fluorite, and it is fluorite. You can see through it here, and it's just very dark colored. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on in your twin flame connection. All right. Also, if you're interested, you can see how to get like a twin flame reading in the video description. Also, in the video description is where you can find out information like I have a twin flame Facebook group. I have a twin flame. I have other channels if you're not familiar with my other channels. All the links to all of my other social media and everything is in the video description. All right, please tell me what's going on in the connection. Where's the connection headed between option number 2 and their person? Where's the connection headed between option number 2 and their person? And I'm saying their person, but I'm actually meaning your twin flame. I'm just, because it could be a divine masculine or feminine, I'm just keeping it something like that. So, where's the connection headed between option number 2 and their person, please? All right, please tell me, where's the connection headed between option number 2 and their person? We have the 8 of Wands. Connection headed between option number 2. We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's the connection headed between option number 2 and their person. We have the 7 of Wands. The High Priestess. And the World. There's the connection headed between option number 2 and their person. Clarifying the 8 of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. In the reverse, we have the 7 of Cups. Clarifying the 7 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. Clarifying the High Priestess. We have the 4 of Swords. And clarifying the World, we have the 4 of Wands. Wow. I'm under the impression you guys could be really close to union. On the bottom, we have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The King of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Look at that, with the Page of Cups. All right, where's the connection headed? Between option number 2 and the person, please. All right, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles and the reverse. We have hand. Clarifying hand. We have magic. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. We have candle. Clarifying candle. We have a sword. Clarifying the Six of Cups. We have North Star. Clarifying North Star. We have feather. Clarifying the Four of Swords. We have 6 months. Clarifying 6 months. We have commitment. Clarifying commitment. We have travel. So some of you could be at some distance. Doesn't have to be like another continent or anything, but clarifying travel. We have crystal. I keep going as long as they're just one word. Clarifying the Four of Wands. We have awakening. Clarifying awakening. We have beetle. Let's see what's on the bottom. We have claws. Need to release control. Possible betrayal. Assess the relationships in your life. That could be what's going on with you and them. We have hat, travel, and movement. Taking a trip, moving, and changing of scenery. So some of you, moving can be involved. Some of them, they may be moving closer to you or something like that. But apparently, I don't know, there's some kind of, it could be some kind of commitment. I'm trying to like get a feel for this commitment card. So I feel like they're coming towards you. Recharge it in nature. Help and a decision will be made soon. The clock is ticking. Please tell me, where's the connection between option number 2 and the person? Where's the connection between option number 2 and the person? We have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. We also have nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. We have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Some of you might have to make the first move. They might be saying for you. We have emotions are running high. Super moon on the bottom. So what's going on in this situation? What is it talking about? So as an update, I always say this. If you want to continue with your twin flame, I kind of add this as information to help, especially for those who may be stumbling across this and haven't heard of me and my channel. But I try to help twin flames come into union. I am currently working to come into union with mine. Just because I haven't doesn't mean I'm not capable of understanding and know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, it is a process, and I'm not the only. It takes two to tango, right? So as I work on myself, I get closer and closer, and so do you guys. We're doing it together. It's a team effort. All right. But I share what I've learned across down my journey, and hopefully it can help you guys as well. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, this is general reading. So what I'm seeing is this person's wanting to come towards you and give you messages of love. Okay, they're wanting to charge towards you. It says, stay true to you. Your truth will never lead you astray in feathers. Signs and synchronicities. You are protected guardians and guides. So I feel like it's definitely saying, and I feel like there could be somebody standing up for either children, something to do with the past. I feel like this person could be having difficulty with other people's opinions, telling them what to do. Okay, what they should be doing. I feel, what is it saying? Some of you could be you or the divine feminine who needs to become single, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. But I feel like that somebody might either they're having money issues or they're needing to become single. They need to become more self-sufficient, independent. That's what's going on. I feel like that there could be something that is being worked on to do with movement or travel, even air travel potentially for some of you. It says follow the signs, concerns about commitment. And then magic, your hard work has paid off. A magical time is entering your life. Believe and have faith. Okay, so definitely like I'm seeing difficulties and concerns, but I'm seeing you guys overcoming it. I'm not seeing the connection ended. So what's really good is that so far I'm on pile 2, and their connection, they were at different stages, but it's like the conclusion to all of the piles so far is that you'll be in union. So you're on the right path if you're in that. If it's saying that you're not heading towards union, then we do have to seriously reassess things. But I try to, of course, encourage little things. There is some fine tuning that does have to usually take place, but I'm seeing a decision that needs to be made about becoming more self-sufficient and independent, when also it can be talking about being single. And it says something from the past, illumination, and seeing the truth of a situation, severing ties, and clarity in communication. So I feel like that there is some kind of ties that are supposed to be severed, and realizing like a realization of the truth of the situation. High Priestess. In the future, I'll probably also do like what are they thinking or feeling or something, but mostly just twin flames. So I talk to you like they're twin flames, because it's different from pick a cards when you're dealing with like karmic and soulmate connections and stuff like that. So like you definitely give different advice. Like you might tell them, oh, you shouldn't date that person, but you're not going to say that in a twin flame reading. So just saying the difference, But with the High Priestess, I feel like that, look at the Four of Swords, resting and reflecting, 6 months. So in 6 months, I'm seeing you guys, for some of you, you might have difficulty in communication, but it's like mostly I feel like that your telepathic communication, there's also, it's like resting and reflecting, but not just on your connection, but on yourselves. And I'm seeing a lot of like hidden growth. Okay. So, what does it say? Travel, have faith, recharge in nature, commitment. And I feel like that for some of you, this is going to be a reassessment of current commitments. Okay. And there's something happening with that. Or also, I'm picking up for some people that you guys are going to be reflecting or thinking about doing things to be in a commitment. And then with the World, talks about completing a cycle, and is saying that when the cycle is going to be completed, it is going to cause or trigger some kind of awakening, which is going to help. How long from those people? So a lot of you, it's going to be about a year before this happens. Is there another? Hang on. So there's supposed to be a change of family and finances, it's saying, before there's going to be a new beginning. But yeah, all I got is 1 year. Yeah, it came out again. So all I got is 1 year. So about a year for this process to take is where you're headed. And if that is not what you really want, then you got to work hard and do things do work on yourself and do things to help move things along. But I feel like for some of you, this is like the pile or the group where you guys are at some kind of distance. And I'm seeing there being some conflicts with family. I'm seeing there is going to be people trying to stop you and your person from coming together because they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand. You got to forgive them because they don't understand it. What seems illogical is logical for you. Okay, to them it seems crazy, but I'm seeing you guys seeing lots of signs of synchronicities and wanting to come together. And I'm seeing other people's opinions. I'm seeing other family members and soulmates getting in the way. Okay. I'm seeing also there being some financial difficulties that need to be overcome too, before you guys can come together. But it does say that it's going to be happening at least within a year for where you're headed currently. Okay. So let's see what they want to say. Option to choose person. I want to say to them. What is option number? Choose person. want to say to them? We have, I never imagined so much perfection. What does option number 2's person want to say? I want you. What does option number 2's person want to say to them? Think before you act. They could be even saying this to themselves. What does option number 2's person want to say? Ooh, they want sex with you. What does option number 2's person want to say? What do you want? They know they want you. What is option number 2's person? Love me. What do I think before you act? I'm open to compromise. Option number 2's person want to say, I just dream and wish for everything with you. And you are so very special. On the bottom it says, I'm sorry. What are they sorry for? Let me have you. That's what I came up. Let me have you. I'm sorry, but I really want you. Please forgive me for really wanting you. This person feels like they definitely know what they want with you. All right, please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I'm going to move this here. All right, what does option number 2's person want to say? We have, you were meant for me. I'm focused on me right now. I feel like this person has a strong need to be financially independent and be well off financially in order to be with you for whatever different reasons. It's going to be different for different people, but this person definitely feels like they need to be establishing themselves financially to be with you. Option number 2's person want to say, I'm still chained to my past. What does option number 2's person want to say? I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. You make me feel at home. They're still holding on to you. What does option number 2's person want to say? Is this really over? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? You give me mixed signals. What does option number 2's person want to say to them? I can't even look at what I've done. Option number 2's person want to say to them, I'm right where you left me. So on the bottom, we also have, I think about you every single day. And they're wanting you to know that. All right, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We have, it feels like something missing, something, I think it's saying something is missing. It feels like something's missing without you around. What does option number 2's person want to say? Give me a chance. Option number 2's person want to say, don't focus on who wants me, I want you. Option number 2's person want to say, I have options, but I only want you. What does option number 2's person want to say? I know more than you think. Option number 2's person want to say, I'm still situating this karmic situation. Option number 2's person want to say, telepathically communicate with me. What does option number 2's person want to say to them? I've been sending you messages in the 5D. Well, it's really talking about that. On the bottom, it says, I keep a close eye on your social media. What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, we have, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Option number 2's person want to say. My mind and heart always comes back to you, though. Option number 2's person want to say. I still love you. Option number 2's person want to say. Is it possible to forgive and forget? Option number 2's person want to say. You've been in my dreams. They do dream about you. What does option number 2's person want to say? You've affected my life significantly. Option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I'm sorry I held myself back with you. And then we also have, I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. On the bottom, it says, it really was me, not you. Let's see. Let's get some guidance. All right, so I always use these cards because it tells you how to overcome ego. It talks about overcoming it, and it's like the ego can be complex, especially for people who have never heard of it. So if you already know what it is and all that, please like allow, you know, don't go, oh, I already know this, you know. It's going to tell you what you should be doing in order to come into union in your situation. It can help speed things up, keep things on track, things like that. You know, so I like using these. That's what you should be doing in order to come into union with your twin flame. Okay, you do have to overcome your ego. You have to master yourself. You have to master your own emotions. You have to learn about universal laws and how to like master yourself, master your mind. If your mind and your heart is being controlled and you're not controlling them, like, and they're just running amok, then it's going to be really hard to come into union. So you really need to control. Plus, once you're in union, if you don't have control over these things, because you guys are going to be setting each other off and everything like that here and there, if you're not in control of these things, then your connection is just going to fall apart anyway. So you definitely have to learn how to be together so you can be together, because it's not the easiest. It's an easy relationship once you've mastered yourself, but until then, it's like really difficult because you're energetically, you're always changing. Like you're always going to be pushing and pulling and everything. And there's always, if there's anything traumatic happens, then it's going to cause a huge upheaval and problem. Whereas if you're healed and everything, it's going to be like just tiny, you know, in comparison. Right, so let's see. Guidance for option number 2. What do you need to be doing in order to come into union? What does option number 2 need to be doing in order to come into union with their twin flame? What does option number 2 need to be doing in order to come into union with your twin flame? We have number 61. Give it to God. This person, what do they need to be doing in order to come into union? We have number 30, rebel. So you need to rebel your situation. On the bottom it says take bite-sized steps. Kind of reminds me of what my twin flame, he's like remodeling a house, and he's like, how do you eat an elephant? I just like, nobody's eating elephants, okay, but when I think of that take bite-sized steps, I always think of what he said. All right, so 61. He was telling people that you got to take things one step at a time. Not try to do everything at once, but, you know, give yourself things to do every day to get closer and closer to your goal. Because it can be overwhelming at first. All right, give it to God. Our greatest challenge is to rise above our fears and trust in God, our loving creator, to guide and protect our lives. Your ego would have you believe that it alone is the source of power that guards you, and only it can be trusted. This isn't accurate, but this isn't accurate and keeps you hostage to it. Break free of the fear seizing upon you now, and know in your heart and spirit that God, your heavenly creator, has got your back. In fact, the love of the divine surrounds you completely, and the universe has a better plan for you than your ego ever will. Although you may not know the plan or see how the universe will protect you, trust that it will. Go within and call upon your spirit to reassure you. Quiet the ego so that you begin to feel the love and protection of God. Your worry is doing you no good, so stop it. Reconnect with your spirit and trust in God. You can. So, it's talking about, having faith in God, and that as long as you're taking steps forward, that takes you into union with your twin flame and improves yourself so you can come into union with your twin flame. And then you have to, it's like about having faith in your connection, having faith in God, and that doing the right thing is going to result in something good and not necessarily something bad, which a lot of people obviously fear. Let me know what you think though in the comments. I'm curious. Then we have number 30. Rebel. It's time for your spirit to rebel from your ego and take charge of your life. There's no one to answer to but your higher self. It's time to let go of all past authority figures who still run your inner world and allow your spirit to step into command. Be free of the fear you carry over from the past. Call to mind all of those ghosts from years ago who scared you into submission with their disapproval and threats. Line them up one by one in your mind's eye and see them shrinking down to human size. Forgive past authority figures for their intimidation and see their divine spirit behind the ego masks. These are simply people like you who have been scared, who have allowed their egos to scare you. With clarity and your forgiveness, these past authority figures will no longer have power over you. You answer only to God and your personal truth. The only question now is, what is your personal truth? Listen to your spirit for the answer and fearlessly follow this as your ultimate authority. Anyways, hopefully this reading has been informative and helpful, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next pile. But if you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps out the video and the channel. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe, hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. And now I'm going to go ahead now to option number 3. All right, and so here we are with option number 3 with the moon kite, and let's go ahead and find out where's your connection headed with you and your twin flame currently. Hopefully it's going good. The first 2 were good, so I'm happy to report the first 2 were on track to coming into union. Of course, it takes a freaking long time for a lot of people, but at least that's where they're going. Also, this is a new channel that I have created just to do this. I will be doing questions like, what are they thinking and feeling, so you can know what's going on. I do plan on not really using, I don't think I want too many charms, because using charms too much, because it kind of makes the reading take a long time. And because I want to focus on advice, so you can try to work on what you need to be doing in order to come into union. Okay, because that's the goal. Charms to kind of take away from that. So it's like advice or charms, so we got to pick advice. But we will have loads of messages, so. I am going to probably be doing like thinking and feeling and things like that. Do they miss you? Or, that kind of thing. I might do a karmic one if I get enough people watching this channel. All right. With option number 3. Please tell me, where's the connection between option number 3 and their twin flame, please? Where's the connection currently headed between option number 3 and their twin flame? So where's the connection headed between option number 3 and their twin flame? We have the Magician. Where's the connection headed between option number 3? Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. Where's the connection headed between option number 3 and their twin flame? We have the Star in the reverse. The 10 of Cups. Can't get mad at that. Where's the connection headed between option number 3 and their person? The Hangman, though. option number 3 and their person. Clarifying the Magician, we have the 9 of Cups reverse. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Star in the reverse, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 10 of Cups, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Hangman, we have the 2 of Cups. On the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. Actually, I need a little bit more space over here. And then we also have the Hierophant. Alright, where's the connection headed between option number 3 and the person? Where's the connection headed between option number 3 and their twin flame? Clarifying the 9 of Cups in the reverse, we have Claws. Clarifying Claws, we have Crescent Moon. Clarifying the 3 of Swords in the reverse, we have Pentagram. Clarifying the Pentagram, we have Crystal Cluster. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, we have Bouquet. Clarifying Bouquet, we have Broom. Clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse, we have Fungi. Clarifying Fungi, we have Jam. Clarifying the 2 of Cups, we have Web. And clarifying Web, we have Spellbound. What's on the bottom? Surprise. An unexpected opportunity, a chance meeting, luck is on your side. Keepsake, a cherished memory, eternal innocence, care, appreciation, and protection. Looks positive. Spiritual and financial growth, your hard work is paid off. Spring. Something could happen in the time of spring. Telepathy, healing. Let me see if I can get it to say, when is this people, when are these people attracted to this? It says winter. It's kind of trying to get a time frame. Like, really no time frames are coming out. How are they on track to come into union? There's like some change, there's opportunities. Really, no time frames are showing themselves. So maybe there's going to be a difficulty and it's going to, or maybe there's 2 radical different times. I did get spring and winter showing up, but so maybe something in the winter and the spring is going to evolve. I was kind of hoping that it's got like months in that deck. I was hoping it would pop up, but nothing is popping up. Where's the connection between option number 3 and your twin flame, please? Where's the connection between option number 3 and their twin flame? All right, we have bring love into the situation. New moon and Aquarius. Where's the connection between option number 3 and their twin flame? We have conclusions are within reach. Full moon and eclipse. So maybe it's not, for some of you, maybe it's like almost imminent. Where's the connection between option number 3 and their person? And then we also have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. And on the bottom, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. All right, so what's going on here? So it's saying that your person is wanting to potentially apologize or wanting to mend the relationship. There's or something. If you're okay, then and you're not. This is mostly for twin flames and separation. But it says a proposal or an invite, mending a relationship, and apology. So I feel like they want to mend the situation, but they have a lot that they have a lot on their plate, and they're trying to clear away things that are kind of holding them back from doing that. It says clearing out the cobwebs, revisiting something abandoned, and renewal of energy. So it's like they're trying to clear things out and have a renewal of energy. They're very hopeful and they're wanting to like take some kind of action, but they're not taking any action yet with the star in the reverse. This person is manifesting disappointment. It's saying they're disappointed, and they're current. I'm hearing specifically they're disappointed in themselves. I heard they're disappointed in themselves, but also it's saying a need to release control. It says possible betrayal. Assess this. I'm hearing for some of you that this person has betrayed you at some point, and maybe that's something that they need to apologize for. But again, I was picking up a lot that need to release control. Okay. It says crescent moon. It says your intuition is guiding you. It says uncovering truths and spiritual awakening. So as they do these things to release control, to release that's no longer serving them, that's helping them to uncover more and more information and spiritually and have a spiritual awakening. I feel like there's a lack of clarity in the situation. There could also be some kind of misunderstanding for some of you. It could have been just flat out deception. See the Ten of Pentacles. So commitment, right? Permanence, legacy, family, and they're wanting to come out of this heartbreak. They're wanting to reconcile. Okay. Pentagram, it says everything is coming together. Connect with nature. Assistance behind the scenes. So maybe for some of you, like some family members could be helping. Even if they don't even realize they're helping, they're helping in this situation to help you come into union. And then we have healing and expansion. Clear your environment. Again, they're wanting to clear their environment, clear this what's no longer serving them. It could be relationships, their actual physical environment, things like that. This person does want to have the Ten of Cups with you. They want to have the Ten of Pentacles. They want to have it. They feel like they can have it all with you. But it looks like they're having difficulty. I feel like this person is needing to... It's like they're trying to... It's like they feel like they're emotionally disconnected. Which is kind of weird. Because it's surrounded with the Ten of Cups, which is positive, and fungus. Or fungi. It says an upcoming celebration, dance in synchronicity. Enjoying the sweetness of life, healthy relationships, family life. So that I was wanting to clarify the King of Cups when it came out because it doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's find out why the King of Cups is in the reverse. It's driving me nuts since I put it down. Why is the King of Cups in the reverse? Now they are receiving a lot of signs and synchronicity. Okay. So they're saying that the reason why it's in this person, and they have a lot of family things going on in their life. It could be, immediate family, children, things like that. Or, it's just they have other good things that are happy in their life, but they're distracted from it. With the Four of Cups in the reverse. They're distracted. And I feel like they're distracted because they're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. They're not... I feel like they're totally not happy because they are unable to take any action towards you at this time. Or they feel like they can't. And I feel like, again, this family life is jumping out on this. I'm hearing that they're fantasizing about things that they could be doing, like maybe that you should be there, or what would be happening if you were there. And they're distracted because they're thinking about reaching out to you. On the bottom, we have the Seven of Cups, talking about making a decision. But it's saying that it is leading to surrendering to the connection. Okay? It says web, fate and destiny are at play. A sudden change. Are you creating the life that you want? And spellbound, someone is fascinated by your you, expect a message. So I feel like that's something. I feel like something is about to open up. Like, and so this person is wanting to come forward. They're wanting to apologize, reconcile. Let's just kind of recap. They are distracted. They're getting lots of signs and synchronicities. They're disappointed with things in their current life, and I feel like they're trying to reassess things and remove what's no longer serving them so they can come into union. This person's not taking any action because they're cleaning out things. Once they've done doing that, then they'll start taking action, which I feel like maybe I'm not getting a time frame because maybe it's not that far away. Wish they had an immediate change in here. It says new beginning, commitment. Like literally no time frames. It just keeps saying change up 1 year for some. Make it 1 year. But for some, I am picking up that the new beginning is imminent. Like for a lot of you, it's coming up really soon. So let's see what they want to say. Please tell me what is option number 3. Twin flame want to say to them. What is option number 3? Is twin flame want to say to them? What they want this to know. I'm not getting, like, for some, I guess there could be a third-party situation. I'm not really getting a whole lot of third-party situation in this reading. I'm mostly feeling like family members around. It could be children, mother, father, things like that, sisters, brothers. I'm not really getting, you know, like in a relationship. Obviously, they could be. For some of you, we do have the 3 of Swords, but I feel like a lot of them, this might be my mostly single pile. What does option number 3's person want to say? We have, I think we should slow down. No. I think you should speed up. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? It says seek professional advice. You probably think it's you seek professional advice. What does option number 3's person want to say? It says I'm open to compromise. What does option number 3's person want to say? I need more balance. For sure. Okay. And I do feel like that has been showing up, right? What does option number 3's person want to say? I'm afraid to talk. I'm too afraid to talk. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. What does option number 3's person want to say? They are waiting for you. I'm like, who's waiting for them? What does option number 3's person want to say? No. Clarify no, please. Maybe. Not no, really clarify it. Clarify no with maybe. Let me have you. It's just like, that's weird. Please clarify, seek professional advice. Sometimes I like to clarify that one. Will you choose me? On the bottom it says, I left because you told me to. What is option number 3's person? What do their twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number 3's twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, we have I see things clearly now. What does option number 3's twin flame want to say? I have too many responsibilities. What is option? That could be like, again, that's like a lot of family stuff. What does option number 3's person want to say? I just want everything to be perfect. What does option number 3's person want to say? You were meant for me. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? You deserve someone better than me. option number 3's person want to say? I couldn't catch you because I fell. 2. That's like the Tower. What does option number 3's person want to say? I ruin everything I touch. Oof. What does option number 3's person want to say to option number 3? I wish I believed in me like you do. So this person's definitely having like self-doubt issues and everything. And then we have, you make me feel at home on the bottom. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What is option number 3's twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I was in denial. What does option number 3's person want to say? I'm feeling the consequences of my choices, actions. What does option number 3's person want to say? I know you've been right. I'm trying to forgive myself. What does option number 3's person want to say? I have been having dreams of you. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? I want them to know. We have, you influence me in ways no one ever has. You really have been by my side. I see that. I do cherish you for that. What does option number 3's twin flame want to say? I have a lot of gratitude for you. What does option number 3's person want to say? I want to dedicate a song to you. On the bottom we have, I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. What does option number 3's twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know, please? We have, I've thought a lot about you lately. What does option number 3's twin flame want to say? I'm still haunted by my actions. What does option number 3's person want to say? We have, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. What does option number 3's twin flame want to say? You are never far from my mind. What does option number 3's twin flame want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We will be together again. I also heard soon instead of again. I saw soon, but then I had to look at it again. I'm like, what? And then it said again. We will be together again. And then I'm hearing also soon. What does option number 3's person want to say? My family and upbringing are a bigger factor than I realized. What does option number 3 want to say? I'm sorry I held myself back with you. And then we have, am I good enough for you? So again, they're having a hard time feeling like you would accept them or that they're good enough for you. The thought of you still does things to me. All right, so let's go ahead and see what guidance we have. Now, I always, just kind of recapping some of you, you've already heard me say this before. But for those who haven't heard, I'm saying it for those people. But in order to come into union with your twin flame, you have to overcome your ego. You have to conquer your ego. You have to conquer yourself and master yourself. Okay, you have to, and also with a lovely side effect of conquering your ego is that you don't have any emotional pain anymore. It like anxiety, like now someone dies or something, it's a different story. There's still going to be some sadness. You still understand it's not as bad maybe, but it's still bad. Okay, but what I'm talking about is like just everyday shit, petty shit. You know, you don't get upset over it. Okay, you don't care. You know, it's just like, I understand why that's happening. It's not a big deal, and you let it go. right? Or you do the right actions, but you don't take it personal. Okay, so you have to learn how to overcome your ego. There's information on that. Learn how to recognize the ego in other people and yourself and how you interact with each other's egos. A lot of people just interact with each other's egos. The ego is not who you really are. Also, learning things like the law of attraction, the universal laws, the 50 universal laws. This helps you come into union with your twin flame as well. All right, so please tell me what's option number 3. Please. What does option number 3 have to do in order to come into union with your twin flame, please? Guidance for option number 3 on how to come into union with your twin flame. Guidance for option number 3 on how to come into union. We have number 43, put others first. Guidance for option number 3, how to come together with your union. All right, we have number 33, see the light. That's one of my favorite cards. On the bottom, we have give yourself the best. 43 and 33. Put others first. Presently, your spirit is calling you to make choices that will serve others' needs more than your own. It may be as simple as giving up an hour at the gym in order to help your company finish a project. Skipping a pre-planned night out with friends in order to host a last-minute visitor from out of town. Or changing your vacation dates in order to attend your employer's wedding. Whatever sacrifice that you're called upon to make, know that in the big picture, your willingness to do so is serving the greater good of all. So they are talking about you putting others first, as in putting others first that serves the greater good. Okay, not just everybody else first over you, but trying to put, basically it's not really putting others first, it's putting the greater good first. That's what they probably should rename it. But it says the ego doesn't like to be interrupted. It perceives a change in plans as an affront to its importance and balks at the disruption, making it a painful and unpleasant ordeal. The spirit, on the other hand, is flexible and adaptable, placing service to humanity over selfish interests at all times. Although your ego may be temporarily inconvenienced by the disruption, the effort you make to accommodate others will bring about a deeper sense of peace than this petty part of you can ever create. So take it easy on your ego and make it delightful for your spirit and expect disruptions. And then, yeah, 33. See the light. It says the great illusion of the ego is that it sees itself as less than or better than others. This creates a false sense of separation and isolation, cutting you off from the divine flow of life. The spirit within knows that we're all the same source and honors itself and others equally. The ancients called this false sense of ego separation stink eye, the sad affliction of not seeing the shared beauty of spirit in all. Where are you in life? Where in your life are you suffering from stink eye? Where do you feel less than or better than those around you? Where are you feeling inadequate or superior? Where do you feel jealous or indifferent? Where are you feeling angry or insecure? This false perception is robbing you of your right to inner peace, and it cuts you off from source. So it means it cuts you off from spirit. Everyone in your life reflects an aspect of you. If you're feeling inferior, you're not accepting your own strengths and gifts properly. If you're feeling superior, you're dishonoring the divinity in another. In either case, you suffer. Each person in your life mirrors you back to yourself. If you feel less than another, you aren't properly valuing your endowments and beauty. If you're feeling superior, you're depriving yourself of the gifts of another. To clear out the stink eye, look at the common elements you share with those from whom you feel separate. See both the human and divine in yourself as well as others. We all have challenges and weaknesses as well as divine light. Free yourself from stink eye by looking with the eye of the spirit instead of the filters of the ego. Anyways, I hope this reading has been helpful and informative. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you would like to have a video reading, you can see how to do that in the video description, and make sure that you like the video if you like it, and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.